Free Israel.
Why is it not? Oh, there it goes. Now it's going. Alrighty. Just gonna play our song to start it out with. You can watch it on the stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for the Grouch Anthem?
No. With a Grouch Anthem, you stay sitting down. Down in front there. Now brace yourself, I'm gonna sing. Grouches of the world unite. Stand up for your grouchly rights. Don't let the sunshine spoil your rain. Just stand up and complain. Let this be the Grouch's cause. Point out everybody's flaws. Something is wrong with everything except the way I sing. You know what's right with this world? Nothing. You know what really makes me hot under the collar? You name it. And the next time some goody two-shoes smiles and tells you to have a nice day, you just remember, don't let the sunshine spoil your rain. Just stand up and complain. Just stand up and complain. Well, anyway, you've seen the best part of this movie, so sit back, relax.
Alrighty. Grouch. Unbelievable.
I guess that's the national anthem for this
Right.
train.
That's
This is the national anthem of the Peanut Gallery.
dedicated to
Exactly.
you. Alright. So, I have an announcement to make. If you'll just allow me the floor here. My fellow hecklers, as self-appointed president of the Peanut Gallery, I have engaged in the democratic process by issuing a dictatorial decree. Due to circumstances beyond our control, we will no longer be covering ROV-related content. Those circumstances, of course, being that Walton will be soon living in a cardboard box. Still, we would like to thank Walton for the years of content. Many a laugh was had by the Peanut Gallery at his incomprehensible promos, lackluster spot fest matches, and artsy-fartsy edgelord anime-inspired cutscenes. We hope for his speedy return, so that our cups may runneth over with content to laugh at. It is in that spirit I would like to ask you to pray with me for our dear brother Deshaun Walton in his time of need. Let us pray. Dear God, please stop conspiring with the devil in order to ruin Walton's life. I know his content is an abomination that should be cast into the depths of hell. We ask, however, that instead of having him thrown into the streets, you just, I don't know, give him leprosy or something. Amen. This concludes
Amen.
This concludes the State of the Peanut Gallery address. So, next on our agenda, ROV. I of course speak of our own project, hosted by the Peanut Gallery, coming March 1st. Ring of Violence. Completely new. Totally new concept. Look for our announcement March 1st. No.
Did,
Well, let me
did
just...
we talk about this, Omega?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, let's just let's just catch everybody up with what happened. So, me being the magnanimous individual that I am, I came to Walton's server to offer him just a little bit of advice, little bit of a push in the right direction, towards maybe getting himself back on track. So I left him the number for the Allentown, Pennsylvania Housing Authority, who could possibly offer him rental assistance so that he doesn't get thrown out in the fucking streets and has more time to find gainful employment. This, of course, was the greatest insult that I could have given to Walton as he went to his Twitter to grumble and grouch and say, "Come fight me IRL, bro, tee-hee." Which, is like just tells me that Walton's like the world's worst fucking guard dog. Comes out and barks from behind a fence after the intruders have already left.
And to be fair, it was only the second biggest insult after the very horrible way Crisis made fun of the Saudis.
Here's my, at first I thought to myself, fighting my IRL sounds awesome. Sounds great. I haven't had a good fight in a while. But then, the more I thought about it, the miles, the gas money, the 8 hours round trip I would have to take for a 3-minute fight that would be 2 minutes and 30 seconds of me smoking a cigarette after it was over. The risk that I run that you'll just run up in your house like a bitch, lock the door and call the cops. It just seems like a waste of time, to be honest with you. And besides, I don't need to fight you if me talking shit is going to get you to kill your own self. Why do I need to come kill you for you?
How about you, Omega? Are you in fighting shape?
He does kick his landlord's cousin all around, so, I mean, at least he's got some fucking experience.
Yeah. And he... okay, yeah, there you go, Omega.
So I guess,
There
Walt,
we go,
I guess what I'm saying is, Walton, you can cope and seethe and make up whatever little fucking stories you need to make yourself sleep better at night. But I've actually got shit to do. I have a job. I pay my rent. I don't have $1,000 light bill. Of course, maybe if I graduated from a prestigious law and finance academy such as you did, I might have $1,000 light bill. But I'm not fortunate enough to have gone to such a prestigious academy. So, I kind of got shit to do. I don't have time to drive out to some fucking trailer park in buttfuck Pennsylvania to throw hands with some autistic fucking retard over internet shit. It's not that deep for me. Matter of fact, we'll put him on the back burner for a second because we got to talk about Billy Badass. Billy Badass is calling the cyber police. We done goofed, and consequences will never be the same.
You don't understand, DNA. There's 4 people that must not be named, but there's 4 people that have to watch themselves.
Yeah, watch out. Billy Badass is on the case. He's gonna bring us down any minute now.
All right, he's got that fucking he's got that magnifying glass. All right, he's ready to search out for all the crooks.
Okay, but he censors all of his curses on the internet.
Exactly.
He can't curse on the internet. But Billy Badass.
He's a man of Christ.
I know.
His mother blocked out all the swear words on his fucking text. On his text-to-speech. Okay, so he can't be swearing. Not allowed to swear.
And finally, I'm not gonna read through this fucking comment because, good God, it was just a rambling fucking mess. But
I thought that's what we're here for.
if you want to read it, be my guest. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
When the job goes to him, he fucking he pulls back.
I mean, I will cough at some points because I have a fucking cold, but so do you want to? Okay, now just say what you wanted to say, and I'll think about it.
Well, here's my point, Walton. You are not smart enough to manipulate me. All right, you're not tough enough to intimidate me. You can't barter, or beg, or reason, or even guilt trip me into stopping what I'm doing. I am the devil, Walton, and I am here to do the devil's work. And by that I mean lifting Walton up so that God can come in for the cutter. 3D! 3D!
For fuck's sake.
The one thing you can do, Walton, though, is bore me. And that's exactly what you've done. I am getting perpetually tired of kicking this retarded puppy down the street, and I'm ready to leave it in the gutter where it belongs. So, expect this to be the last time that I'm gonna talk about this fucking retard. I'm done with him. Like, it's time to toss out the garbage. Move on to better content.
But
I
where
have
are we
a
gonna
feeling
find
I'm
content like that? Okay?
Yeah.
Where are we gonna find the content? It's not like there's a whole fucking community for us to attack.
Well, today I wanted to move on to a little bit of contrasting material, right? I'm kind of waiting for my co-pilot here to get home and do his thing so that we can actually stream the shit. But in the meantime, I want to give a little bit of backstory. See, somebody suggested to me that we should watch SWW. And I said, fantastic. I heard it's doing really well. The guy who started it, Shannon Silvera, oddly enough, has a history with Walton, as Walton released what is quite possibly the worst fucking diss song I've ever heard in my goddamn life. Like, imagine, okay, you guys have heard Walton's promos, how they're fucking monotone and there's no inflection in his voice, right? Now just imagine that in rap version. Like, if someone took like a handful of fucking Xannies and decided to just mumble over the mic.
I think that's just your everyday promo from Walton, but you know.
I don't know why his promos are like this. It's almost like he's scared to actually speak.
I think the problem is every time we watched RV, the problem is really he's voicing everyone, so you're just getting numb to it after a while.
I guess.
Everybody's just sounding the fucking same. Sometimes it has a different accent, or he's trying to have a different accent, but you know,
I think he does
it's failing.
I think he does the Batman thing, where instead of just talking in his normal voice, he's gotta become Batman, and I gotta talk with a real low growl. Where's the ball?
You know there are AI programs out there. You know, Walton, $5 a month, 11 laps. You can create some voices there.
have a diversity of them.
Yeah.
Well, Octo, first of all, he needs $5. Okay.
I need $1. $1 is what I need.
Alright, I mean, fuck, if Mandy can't buy fucking windscreen wipers, I don't know how the fuck Walton's gonna get fucking $5 for an AI.
The first
That's
month on
upsetting.
11 laps is only for $1. Okay, so try it out. Get much in there as you can.
Billy Badass. Calling the cyber police. You're done, buddy. All right, they're gonna kick down your door any minute now. They'll be sent by fucking Klaus Schwab.
You just has to type in one fucking number and it immediately goes to fucking Davos. Daddy Klaus, somebody made fun of me on Twitter.
Your bullying is raising the carbon levels. You have to
Exactly.
go.
We will penetrate your house.
Amazing. Just
You know what?
amazing.
Until we wait for Crisis, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just read this comment here. I have it right in front of me. So if you want something in there, just yell, and I will just read this out here. From the Shawn Michael Walton under our last stream. Look, by the way, I thought he sold his fucking channel. This is the RV channel as well. So I still have no idea how apparently he has still access to it. But anyways. Look, I don't know what all of you sick obsession is with stalking me and my girlfriend and all of our friends. Especially considering we have no correlation with each other and have never interacted with each other at all on Discord, Twitter, or even YouTube the last 3 years outside of one time in 2021, where a conversation was had among several of us, where we all agreed, or at least that was the assumption, that no shots would be taken at another, which on our end they haven't, and that no problems would be started, which on our end towards you they haven't. We don't even know any of you, be it by professional or personal means. We have no problems or issues with anybody a part of whatever this channel is. So it begs the question of, what is your all's obsessive problem with me and anyone a part of the Carpe Diem network? And why has whatever this problem is become this obsessive the last 3+ years? Like, bro, it's 2024! I'm getting way too old to be beefing with people over the internet over stupid bullshit, and I'm not even 30 yet. And likely younger than the majority of, if not the entirety of the crew that runs this channel. Yeah, that's false.
Yeah, he's probably older. He's probably older than some of us. Like, fuck, he's older than me, at least.
Yes.
I believe Kingdom is older than Walton.
Yeah, Walton, that's why I'm trying to steer you in the right fucking direction, so that by the time you're 30, maybe you won't be getting kicked out of a fucking apartment, retard.
I'm not taking shots at anyone. I'm not being a petty child like you people are.
Yeah, I'm not taking shots, you petty child.
Yeah, all those times he, shot against the SWW people because he had beef with them. Killing several people within the car community who weren't pedophiles. I mean, the pedophile ones, I understand why, but it was still somewhat cringy. But, the SWW thing, then the promo, you cut an entire promo on DNA and recorded it on fucking 2K.
What's even worse is he cuts a promo on me, and then he gets his ass kicked immediately following him. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how fucking stupid is this?
By our Lord and Savior.
Because I talked about
Tom Doyle.
I spent 2 minutes talking about you, DNA, and then 10 seconds talking about Tom Doyle, and that's justification for Tom Doyle to come out and just beat the living shit out of him.
I love it how the one guy that DNA puts over in the entire ROV fucking show is the one that beats up Walton.
The Lord and Savior, Tom Doyle.
It's almost like I did that on purpose.
What? You want Walton to fucking do a diss track on DNA and walk away freely? Fuck you, here's Tom Doyle.
Yeah.
Just to come in and fucking beat him up.
DNA. One question.
What?
You said you don't want to dox people. Why the fuck do you have a picture of Mandy as a thumbnail?
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
You said you don't want to dox anyone.
That's horrible. All right.
You said you don't want to dox anyone.
No. That is cyberbullying, Crisis. You know damn well. You will now get raided by the fucking FBI, even though you're living in Canada.
I was just gonna say.
That's doxing.
I apologize. It took me so long. I was dealing. Police came to my door, said something about bullying people online. I don't know. They laughed. You made
Interpol's top 10 most wanted list now after that comment. I just want you to know that.
There's a SWAT team raid. They tear gassed me.
The fucking military is after your ass now.
They came in and flashbanged your fucking dog to death. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know what to. I've been watching the last few minutes of the stream. I think it's horrible what you guys said, especially you, DNA. What you said about poor Walton, about getting into a cardboard box and calling him a retard, and things that I would certainly never do.
Oh fuck, Crassus, could you stop fucking breathing so heavy? Alright. Unbelievable. Come on, man. Fuck. Is this you, Crassus? Is this really you? Yeah. Oh. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Billy Bad Boy's gonna fucking be tweeting about this.
Yeah, he heard me. He heard me took a breath. I'm sorry. I'm a little intoxicated. I'm kind of high.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Breathing.
You
don't-
just drove home. What did you do during that drive?
Don't fucking worry about
Oh
it.
my god.
Don't
All right.
worry about it.
All right, don't you know that breathing contributes to the fucking global warming? All right,
Yeah.
your carbon footprint goes up every breath you take.
Just horrible. So, I was watching long enough to know that DNA, in fact, does want to check out SWW, which I was the one that suggested to you.
One match. We want to see.
Well, yeah.
give
Oh,
it-
yeah.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah.
gonna watch.
I
that.
thought we were going to watch a 6-hour classic here.
No.
No.
One match.
Currently, I'm getting a match as we speak. I'm just getting my contacts in.
Okay, just
I'm
send
trying-
it to me.
Okay, send to me.
So I heard you say that you don't want to comment on Walton anymore. I would like to say one thing just because I wasn't here.
No, go for it. I'm saying this is the last. This stream is the last time I'm talking about this.
We say that, but I'm sure he'll do some more retarded shit we'll have to comment on.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that announcement video. All right.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the new owner. Fuck, that's what I'm waiting for.
All right, there's two people I want to talk to directly because I know they're gonna watch. Well, Walton may not because he's got no internet 'cause he doesn't fucking have a home. You go right ahead, Walton. You fucking do whatever you need to do. You can make your comments. You can do whatever you want. What did you think that comment was gonna achieve? Please explain to me what you thought we were gonna do with that. Oh my god, you guys have bullied us to the point where we're contemplating suicide.
If we're that sick in the head, what made you think that your comment was going to move us in any which way or shape or form?
Yeah, like, where's the logic here? I'm gonna type to these guys who I, in my mind, believe are sick and twisted and will use anything I say against me.
This is the problem with your life, Walton. You live it as a fucking anime. You think you're the protagonist of your own fucking anime. It has infected your fucking brain, and you justify anything you do or say as for the greater good. When in reality, you've pushed everybody away from you. Who's your friends now? The couple of you couldn't even muster the people in your own fucking server to come after us. You had to pick Billy Badass with his 15 fucking followers.
Well, let's be honest, nobody in his server ever has the balls to come after us. Because the thing is, there's nobody in this fucking community. Well, maybe not nobody in the community, but for the most part, there's not a whole lot of people that can verbally joust with us. And it's just a matter of going back to Walton. I'm stoned and I'm trying to keep a straight thought. I apologize. But no, staying on Walton, the fact is, Walton, you spend so much fucking time on the internet, you've wasted everything. Like, in your state of address, you basically said you couldn't fucking get to work because you missed the bus. Is basically what you said. How about you get up earlier? How about you walk? How about you do what you need to do instead of being a fucking moron on the internet, sitting here doing these shows for nobody? Again, I said it before, I'm going to say it again. You did all of this for nobody. 600 people. Congratulations. All that time you spent was for nothing.
Who even know if it's 600 people? How many of those accounts are own multiple of them by the same person?
Well, I don't think, honestly, I don't think that's the case for the most part. I'm sure there's a couple, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's just people who have either been in that shit show or just heard of it and they subscribed. But when you look at his videos, they don't do well. They don't get views at all.
Well, how many, like, if you look at a video, you look at how many subscribers it has, and then you look at how many views it has. It should have, if it's doing relatively well, if it's doing well, it should have like 3 times the amount of views as subscribers.
He has to date 601 subscribers. His last, I guess, big... Well, no, I guess his last big show would have been the one he just put out. Got 165 views in 13 days.
165.
Let's just. Hey, I'm gonna go down. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I want to make this point before you go any further. I'm gonna go on down. Just list the views of the last several videos he's had. 156. That's the one I just read you. 60, 66, 106, 88, 81, 229. Not bad for what he has. 94, 122, 101, 113, 92.
Not one video was watched by half your audience.
No.
Not one. Not a single one.
I'm okay. His what was this one? His last video, the last one we reviewed, his match of Virgil. That one got 952. We'll give him his ass pants where he gets it. He's got like it's not the like he's got some here that have done well, but for the most part, it's 60, 90, 105, 106, 130, 125, 100, 171, 44, 65.
Gee, I wonder what the chances are that my review actually inspired people to come watch that fucking match to see if everything I was saying about it was true. Funny how that works.
Are we talking
Yeah.
about the Virgil Walton match from like 3
Yeah.
years ago, or
Yeah.
the Virgil
No.
Walton match
No.
recently?
The recent one. This
Oh,
is the one I was talking. The recent one's the
Okay.
one I was talking about.
Oh,
Like-
okay.
Can we just quickly do something? Can we compare? Like, obviously, it may be a bit of a difference, but I'll just be curious. What's the comparison of like the views that we've had on our channel
Okay,
comparison
hold on.
to fucking RV?
I've got them pulled up here. So this was okay. So if I'm not mistaken, this was your channel before, right? DNA. That's why it has 340 subscribers.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right. So I'm gonna go just based on actually what was the views on our last stream? The views on our last one was 137. If I look at our videos, so the short videos that we did from that one stream, it goes 117, 80, 106, 64, 56, 85, 51, 43, 46.
Yeah, but my channel's got a few anomalies to it because a lot of those subscribers are inactive channels.
Well, I'm sure a lot of Waltons are too.
I mean, I don't have the time nor energy to go through and just like I don't even know how to unsubscribe them from me just to make it more
Like to legitimize the number.
yeah, to legitimize the number, but I have no idea how to do that.
Yeah, but I guarantee you half of the people subscribed to Walton are inactive channels too.
So, I mean, there's that plus our recent live is actually seen quite a few numbers. And I don't know where exactly the count's coming from. I don't know if it's like people seeing it as they scroll past, so it counts as like a scroll view, or what? Because the more views you get, the more you get promoted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously.
Okay, so
Unbelievable.
we were gonna watch this SWW match.
Yeah.
God damn, that is a thumbnail.
Yeah, I really found it very offensive
Yeah,
that
I
DNA
think
used
it's one
a
of their
picture of
older
your
shows.
latest date.
Okay, so this was from SWW 2 years ago. 2806.
We're not showing any of your recent stuff. God, don't watch that.
This is what was recommended to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I was told this was like, yeah, it's one of the Peanut Gallery's favorites. You know, is involved in SWW, so I trust his opinion.
All right.
I
Wait,
guess.
is
No,
that
no,
what I
no, no, no.
think?
We just
Wait,
no, no, no.
hold
We
on.
just
Is
said
that what
we
I
don't
think
want to
it
talk
is?
about Walton anymore.
Is that who I think it is?
I don't know. I've never watched this show, so
Okay.
I've only watched the promos of like the recent shit.
Like I said before, it is funny that Shannon Silvera, you know, subject of the goddamn worst goddamn diss song I've ever heard in my goddamn life, has succeeded where Walton has failed. He has actually made enough money from his outside sources that he could go part-time at his job. Now, when you're rolling in the dough like that,
Wait, is this not their current channel?
Right, I think because they now got a different channel. I think because I'm not too sure. Again, I just got sent the video link.
Okay,
So
I
I
want
don't
to
know
see
exactly.
I want to see their current stuff. So I'm gonna find
well-
their channel.
Okay, you can do that. I mean, the matches themselves aren't going to be too special. It's mainly their promos and that.
We can skim through a show. Like we don't have to watch full match. We'll just skim through a show or something.
Yeah, just give me some.
Yeah.
Just give me some highlights to get some comparison to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just do like one of the like first rushes.
Because we've already
that-
watched. I mean, we've already watched failure. We might as well see what success looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. This one was uploaded 2 days ago and already has 961 views.
No,
Yeah, that's that
Crassus,
rush.
don't. Now you can't. You mean it got over 200 views? That's impossible. No. Success.
Let me just add a bit more like salt on the wound for Walton. Like, let me put some context of exactly what the show is. This show is literally like their Super Rush and their Rush shows are literally dedicated to the Patreons that give them money.
Mhm.
All right, so people who actually give the show actual legitimate money.
Oh, but the sun
Guess-
set. You don't understand. The sun has set on those with sponsorships. Doesn't you hear him? All right, don't you remember those epic words?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, speaking of actual sponsorship, they're sponsored with like a game developer who's done like a wrestling game.
Yeah, don't
And that-
don't tell them which one. Fucking Walton will be up there at the library writing emails. What a racist! Here, let me send you this song I did. It'll explain everything.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I
fucking
wanna make a point here. I'm just looking at something because I could already see people complaining. Well, you guys don't get any views either. So I just want to address one thing
but
real quick.
I don't do this for the views.
No, I know we don't,
Gives
but
a
I
fuck?
want to
wanna laugh.
No, just hold on. Octo, were you on Inception by chance? Like the Unite pay per view?
No. I was supposedly in a backstage segment, but they cut it.
Okay. Well, a pay-per-view that at least myself and DNA were on was viewed by over 70,000 people. And I just looked, and that's more than I've ever viewed Walton's channel.
Oh, but you don't understand, Crassus. That doesn't matter anymore.
Oh,
This
that's
is
right,
before you got found to be a tranny faggot.
Yeah.
Oh
before
my
I
god,
got found to be a
Omega. Are
tranny
you
hater.
kidding me? What did you just say?
Nothing.
What did
are
you
talking
just
about?
say? No,
What are you
now
talking-
you
nah.
will make the top 10 of Interpol here. Most wanted.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I never said anything. What are you? Is this German propaganda as usual?
Did you just say
Are
the
you-
T
are you-
and the F word
Yeah,
in
that's
one
it. No, what do you
sentence?
mean?
If you're in the
Are
UK,
you
you just committed a fucking crime, buddy. You're going to jail.
There will be. Remember when you said there's a sniper outside of Whoopi's house? Well, guess what, motherfucker? There'll be now one outside of your house.
What do you mean? I don't have a house.
I can't wait to get blamed for that on Twitter.
Yeah,
Hopefully
exactly.
We'll call off that sniper in front of an Australian house now.
Maybe if you pay,
Okay.
if you
Don't
invest,
kill the lady inside.
I'll tell you what. You invest $12,000 into my e-commerce business, and we'll call it even. All right, no cops.
So, this is a show, like I said, that they uploaded 2 days ago, and as Omega said, this is the show that they do for their Patreon members. From what I've heard, it's pretty good. So we're gonna give some time. We're gonna prove the Peanut Gallery doesn't just shit on things all the time.
I can't guarantee that.
Hang on a second now, Crassus. I don't have it set up.
Oh well,
Give
for
me
fuck's
a
sake.
It's gonna take him about half an hour to open up the fucking.
It'll take
Video,
me. It'll take me half an hour if I can't figure out how to fucking get.
Now this is the part of the stream where DNA tries to figure out his technology. Enjoy.
Yeah, everyone clip.
Motherfucking Troon technology.
Alright,
What is
he's
your
gonna
opinion
start
on Discord again, DNA?
Fucking horrible.
Yeah, should we go back to Skype?
So
Well, no, go
Or Google
go back
Meet?
to. Yeah, Google Meet. You know what? Might as well just go back to Morse code. All right, we need to go back to the good old times of Morse code.
I'll tell you what, DNA. I'll send you a letter that
Yeah.
explains it.
Yeah, you don't understand. DNA still actually sends pigeons over to his fucking grandparents' first. All right,
okay, I should be able to do it.
Whenever he needs to email someone, like, for some reason I keep getting like letters in a bottle from DNA. They just keep arriving on the shorelines.
You guys are horrible. How
Oh,
could you bully
Danko
DNA
uploaded
like
a new
that?
video. Thank you for letting me know.
He did? Where? I wasn't
Yeah,
looking.
23 minutes ago. A village
Oh, yeah.
held hostage by wolves. Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I've watched it. It's good.
Wait, you watched it? You have been here since like what? An hour?
You guys take too long.
Fuck off, Omega.
All right, let me know when you're ready there, Boomer.
Unbelievable.
That should be playing. Let's see.
He's currently looking for the mouse. He's trying to figure out where the fuck it is.
Oh, I hope he's not on a trackpad. He'll never figure it out.
All right, we're ready. Let's take a look.
You
at
ready? Okay. All right, so yeah, this is SWW. Let's see. I do like the idea of the mods, using the mods. I like that idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Oh God! This fucking announcer has too much energy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm done. What I need is a boring fuck who mumbles through the entire fucking thing at half the speed of smell.
I was already gonna say it's an improvement.
I mean, the fact that, like, and this is actually really good. Like, this is why I actually kind of enjoy these guys. Like, look at the crowd. They've even implemented mods where the crowd are wearing like SWW shirts and shit.
Oh yeah, like I can already tell this is gonna be pretty good.
I mean, that's shit that I don't even think FAM ever did. Did they ever do that sort of shit, DNA?
No, most of their time, you couldn't do shit like that. Keep in mind, most of the time FAM was operational, you didn't have mods, so
well, I don't know
really a fair comparison.
I don't even know if Unite, like, because I wasn't in Unite, so I don't know if they ever did it. They usually had a higher.
It was sometime around the end of All Out, like when I left All Out. I always had an idea like that someone should do something like this. I didn't know that they were actually doing it. I never heard of SWW at that point. But like I always thought if I could figure it out and get someone to fucking do it for me is more an accurate way to put it, that it would probably work pretty well. And you can see that obviously it has.
All right, let's get on with it.
Super Rush. My name is Nathan Scott, as always, signing in here with you. Make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, enable the bell for all notifications, possibly think about becoming a member of our channel here, and of course, check us out on Patreon, where you too can become a member here in the Performance Center.
They're doing the promotion the right way, that's for sure.
Got promotions
for you here tonight.
Graphics.
Yeah, this is how you do
unbelievable.
it.
Right.
How dare they try to make money off of this and actually succeed?
All right, there's no.
No. They did it wrong. You have to cut a 8-minute rambling promo with a monotone voice. Okay, you're doing this wrong already.
Right.
No. The fact that this video didn't start with like 17 Bible quotes means that this is by objective.
This is bound for failure here.
There was no warnings, no trigger, the fucking mature
where's the
audience warnings.
Yeah, where's the like? Do not try this at home. All right.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's what we really want.
And I will not be alone for this one. Let's take a look at the card as we've got Johnny D taking on Yamashita in what is sure to be a hoss fight here tonight. Not only that, the Starlight Sweet 16 tournament continues as Diego Noxus takes on Xander Starr. And we've got one more tournament for you as well as Kareem the Honey Badger Hall takes on inspirational Will Spires. We've also got women's action to kick us off here tonight as Fantasma Violetta competes against the debuting Dulce Picante, the wife of Cayman Blanco Jr.
Dulce Picante.
Yeah, it means sweet hot.
Oh, I was gonna say, isn't that related to food?
No, well, it would mean sweet hot.
Yeah.
Should be a
Sweet
good one
and
to
spicy.
kick us off tonight.
I mean, well, I don't know. I don't really like the Rip FAM thing. I don't know if I would have put that on there, but the rest of it looks good.
The main event is going to be Scar Hendricks taking on the AEW Women's Champion Bad Amy in the main event in no disqualifications. And now at this time, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here
All right,
with me, the one.
May be a sense of
I'll tell you.
Oh,
I'll tell you what.
they even got ass.
Look at these.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh, terrible. Look at what they put in their show.
They put ass.
I'll honestly tell you, there is a commentator here, which the guy was about to introduce before you skipped the video, that genuinely, I can actually see sound like DNA. And be like a DNA-styled fucking commentator, which is actually
That is what I
funny.
thought during that entire presentation of the match card. This guy is trying. Is he trying to sound like DNA here?
No. Like, there's a second guy here that genuinely sounds like DNA, and it's not even a case that I think he's intimidating him, like imitating it. It's just he does.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's the
Alright.
guy who's currently about to talk now.
All right, let's hear it.
the player in that marriage, no doubt about it. She definitely has showmanship skills, same approval rating of the crowd, and I'm sure a lot of people here are going to be rooting for Phantasma here tonight.
Look at this. An extravagant entrance by Dulce.
And Pyro here tonight.
Coming straight out of the Starlight Champion's pocket.
I'm not hearing it.
It's Raymond Dallas.
Raymond Dallas. Gonna try to catch some. I'm stuck here at the bar with you.
Well,
Trying to catch one here.
I'm not really hearing
seems
it.
like no expense is spared.
Well, I'm not bored by it either.
Starlight
You know.
Champion's wife here, Dulce Portillo.
Well, that is true. I was listening for the DNA, but I don't hear it.
That family brings in. Blanco's a very, very wealthy individual.
Well, we have our bell and we are off here. Kicking us off here on Super Rush 3.
All right, we need to
in
start
women's
this match
action.
with a
Thank you for
finisher,
joining
and
us
then
here.
after
I was-
that,
I
follow
was
it up with a
gonna say.
finisher.
This premieres.
I was just gonna say there hasn't been any finishers yet.
Got a great matchup to kick us off here.
Ooh, backside kick. And then, oh, there it is.
Like the difference between this and ROV is,
Night and day?
oh yeah,
The
like
carpe nocturne.
like this is impressive. It's professional. It's impressive. It's well done.
That's just the kind of competitor Phantasm is. Very.
I would say this is probably the best thing going. Just off of this so far.
Well, it's the fact that they've been able to like actually utilize everything, every tool that they can to make it not just everything else, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a unique ref, they got all the crowds designed, they have a new style. They're utilizing the fact that you don't have to do highlight reel all the time,
Is this the new game?
No, this is like 2K23.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I also haven't kept up with the games in a while.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what number they were up to at this point.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, and you know, and it's something that I kind of criticize, but I've grown to like accept and honestly respect is the fact that because they're not doing highlight reel for like all the matches, it's why they're able to pump out an episode every like fucking week.
Well,
Oh yeah,
I mean,
like
you
You know,
highlight
they got
reel
they got
forever.
like 10 episodes out in the span of like a month and a half.
yeah, but that's my biggest complaint about the way that other people do it. Is like you try to hide the fact it's a game. No, it's a fucking game. You can show competitive matches without needing to fucking highlight reel everything. Everything don't have to be an angle. Just let the game play. Have a competitive fucking match that's entertaining, and then people will watch it.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're skilled enough to have the skilled enough players that are able to like, you know, not make it just
Portray a
look like.
character.
Well, like keep in mind, like when me and Havoc started, it was all about the competitive scene, and a lot of guys who made their name back then made their name by being very good at the game. Like they do win matches constantly. They would win matches and upload them. That's how BH basically got his start. That's how guys like Inferno got their start. Havoc became known for playing his competitive matches.
And all of that led up to Virgil crying that he got double teamed in online elimination chamber matches. Remember that, Crisis?
Oh my god. Yeah, because I was the one he was crying at. Of course I remember.
He cried at everybody who
Okay.
did it to him, and
Dude.
everybody decided to do it every time he was in one of these online matches, and then he just
The
quit,
funny thing is,
quit
like,
rage.
I remember it because it was him. It was him and Tora, and me and Valak at the time. Boy, what a goddamn crew that is. Looking back,
What a throwback.
yeah. And I beat up him and Tora at the same time, and then he, for some reason, lost his shit.
Now we just remember we always double teamed on Virgil because he would always just, lose his shit over it. And
But
that
he's
was
not-
pretty much a turning point where everybody kind of realized that he was just
Yeah.
quote DNA, a goofy fuck.
Yeah, he would complain about everything, bro. Like, back in the day, we would all... Thank God he never played Rocket League with us. Holy fuck.
Phantasma's taking it right back inside the ring.
Yeah, I gotta admit, like the commentating is actually fucking good. Like, it's not as like
If you guys want me to
dead.
skip ahead
Not,
at any point, let me know.
Like this
Yeah.
could easily be like a 2-man operation. You know, you download the cause. You download, like, you pick out, you download the cause, then you meet up online, you record the match, tie it all together, boom, boom, boom.
yeah, exactly. It's not something where you have to rely on like a team of like fucking six guys.
You need
and then
you need at least like 2 to 3 guys on each team, one on each team, like a team on each match. Because you gotta have somebody, you gotta have a couple of people to play the match, get all the camera angles. You need another person to direct it all and edit it all together. Tell them
Dude,
what
Omega,
I
they
didn't
you were,
realize
Omega, when you
how
were running
that shit was.
FAM, remember there were like, what, 60-20 recorders or some shit like that?
Okay, so yeah,
Oh,
so
that's
what we had like I think it was like 12 recorders, and then like I think we had like 4 or 5 audio editors,
Yeah.
and then we had another like 6 or so like video editors. It was fucking crazy. It was always such a pain to like. I mean, DNA fucking experienced it with fucking.
Oh,
Oh, another ad. Oh, they're making more money.
we're making more money.
Oh, God.
Put on
No.
the goddamn ad blocker here.
He can't. It's Canada. They're probably against the law.
Yeah,
Get
no,
out of
they
there.
disabled ad block on YouTube.
Go to Alaska.
If I enable ad block, I won't be able to watch YouTube.
Forever.
So annoying. Fucking Trudeau. I wish someone would shoot him.
Ah, horrible.
Saying that on live stream.
I don't give a fuck. I don't know what shoots his
I
ass.
distanced
He's
myself
such a
from that
stupid
comment.
fuck. He's such a stupid fuck.
Well, he is. Well, he doesn't need to die for it.
Yes, he
Doctor,
does.
why don't you just start talking about the German policies?
Yeah, let's talk about
Everything
German
is fine
policy.
over here. Yeah, I love it. I love my Deutschland government,
Yeah. Read any fine books, made by someone in a prison lately?
Well, it's coming.
Anything at all?
Have you been
You're-
taking advice from the painters yet?
From any
You
Austrian
mean the failed
fans?
painters and the failed chicken farmers?
Yeah, come on. man.
You can see a big difference too in that you can tell these two cars weren't made by the same person. When you watch ROV, you can tell every one of them was made by Walton. They all look the same.
Yeah, they each have a different like flair to them, a different character.
Yeah. So honestly, so far this is really good.
Wait,
So-
it's actually entertaining. I'm kind of enjoying myself, just like kind of watching this match go back and forth. There's not a bunch of bullshit that happens in the middle of it. There's not 23 fucking interferences. There's not 78 goddamn finishers, and there's nobody
No gun
showing up.
spots.
There's nobody showing up with fucking bombs and guns and laser cannons and whatever bullshit that they come up with. No one's turning into Super Saiyans. Nobody's, it's just fucking wrestling.
I will say it would have surprised me if there was a bomb here in this match right now.
But
So-
DNA,
would've
DNA,
cut
that's
me
what
off
gets
guard.
over. You gotta let us create what we want to create. Why do you have to judge?
Yeah, exactly. So, like, if you got, like, I got a bit of, like, because the thing is, and what's good, and something that ROV does way too much, is ROV just has. It seems to me that every story is one story in ROV.
Yeah.
You know, everything for some reason is just linked to Walton. It
It's
just
all-
is.
Yeah, it's all
It just
Walton
is.
doing the writing and doing all this and that.
Yeah, what's really good about like what SWW is doing is, like I said, with like the rush and everything. Basically, it's very simple story of this show, Rush, is basically their performance center. Right?
Yeah.
There's like 3 teams, like 3 different camps, and then each wrestler from I think these 2 are from different camps, and so they're facing off to gain points for their camp. It's very, very simple. So you have 3 different fan bases that can mix in the show, and it's no complex stories or anything like that. It's like, no, these 2 are from different camps and they want to prove themselves.
No one's
That's it.
birthed the Antichrist.
Yeah, exactly.
No one's been raped.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna get fucking fisted to death
Yeah.
or taken.
Is there interracial chant by any point?
Yeah, no interracial
Oh,
chair.
yeah.
You're telling me that this got over in how many more times over than RV?
You mean there's no storylines about incest families who hang random black people?
and Macho Man Randy Savage just being there.
Yeah.
And there's more one bad than in Houston than here.
I've already enjoyed this one match more than I've enjoyed anything I've ever saw from ROV.
And again,
And-
it's just a wrestling match.
Oh,
Except
no,
for all the
no.
commercials. You're gonna watch those commercials, Canadian. Buy this fucking Kia.
I don't have a choice.
And buy that laptop.
Fucking
Oh,
Trudeau.
that's more money in Shannon's like petty pockets.
Yeah. You know, I'm happy to give it to him. I'm very impressed with this. And just think, Walton, you were in with these guys at one point.
Yeah, and I mean we gotta give a shout out to someone who used to be in this group. I mean, no more, but we gotta give it shout out to Angelo. I mean, he is
Shout out
co
to Sean Nova.
and this sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
not forget that he was a part of the Peanut Gallery at one time. Let's get that on
Yeah.
record if we can stir
Yeah.
anything up.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah,
shit.
it's on record. So was Ron Buster.
Yeah. No, but like seriously, like shout out to Angelo. Angelo's been going good. Like this is actually good shit.
Come here. Come here. Say hello.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh no. Hello. I was gonna say something rude, but I better not. Otherwise, DNA is probably gonna hunt me down as usual.
I think
Okay.
TNA has made it pretty clear at the beginning of the stream that
Well,
he's too lazy
no,
to go
here's-
to somebody's house.
See, this is why you think he sounds like me, Omega. This is why you think he sounds like me, because he's not monotone. Like he's actually got some, he actually raises his voice when he
Got
does
some
commentary.
bases.
Has some inflection. Knows how to emote.
Has a character. Yeah, has a character.
Yeah, right.
Has.
Yeah, he's not whispering into his microphone. Another drop kick. Oh, now going for an armbar. Here comes Walton.
It's not gonna end on. This ends on a submission. Ho ho! That's something you don't see every day. You mean there wasn't
exactly.
like he didn't need to take out a fucking sword and just jab his guts out.
There wasn't an interference in the entire match. Holy shit!
There was not
Oh
There
my
was not
god!
a 60-second long just looping footage of somebody getting headbutted.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
hold
where's the
it
leaked
right?
footage?
He's pulling out a fork. Right in the eyeballs. Right in the fucking eyeballs.
And I think I counted that entire match 2 highlight reels. That's it. That was all that was needed.
I don't
Oh,
even,
who would want to watch that?
so just here's a bit of context. So this is like training camp. They're actually doing like promotional to like build up the characters
no,
That
now
are in-
stop.
that are
Okay.
actually involved in the show.
I'm
So-
already bored. This is not about abortion, This is not about
Yeah.
getting somebody hanged. I'm already bored.
Quality wrestling or boring.
I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
If you're not gonna push your degenerate agenda on everybody, I mean, why even watch?
Interracial.
10 more seconds. 10 more. Keep it going.
A positive black character? What is this? What is this?
4, 3, 2, 1, and take a breath. Take a breather. Come on.
Utilizing actual like different emotes and having the arm ringing every single promo.
There's more than one voice, and it's not just really bad voice change.
Oh my god.
Who would ever watch this?
I know, right?
We still got a lot of work to do if you're talking about beating Yamashita tonight.
So this is one of the coaches. This is like the main coach of their camp.
So you must have something up your sleeve.
No, I'm right here.
Yo, Johnny.
Oh yeah. Octo's training camp. Bring
No,
it
that's
back.
a different camp.
Yeah. It's all about concentrating, but you know.
Yeah.
Now, someone's like, what's going on?
I'm Andre.
Hey, don't forget
Holy shit, is that a second voice? Is that a different voice?
understood.
Yeah.
I said understood.
Understood, coach.
Now, what's going on, man? You've been way too quiet this whole time. Usually you got a joke or some snarky...
Yeah. Usually this promo's been going on for 15 minutes. Way too quiet.
Lately you've seen...
Where's the poem quotes or like, you know,
Yeah.
talking in like a rhythm that's trying to be like some sort of rap?
Why aren't they in Japan?
Yeah, exactly.
My son, he's turning 5 today. Okay.
And yet again, utilizing, I believe, like Patrons and that, so they're getting them involved
I'm here.
in the production, so it feels like they're not being unwanted
How
and
could
being
this
pushed to
be?
the side.
How could this be? Okay, the time for those with sponsors is setting.
Be turned back now.
Whatever the fuck that promo was.
He's proud of me, especially my pops.
Well, I can't believe someone hasn't jumped off a fucking truck yet. You know, come on.
Yeah.
Like, someone needs to go to the other side of the other side.
There's
It's simple as that.
not been one reference to FAM, BH, or Rannick. There's not been one mark-ass smooth hit like a black and gold power bomb.
What are we doing in this? What are we doing in this fucking cutscene? All right, if we were watching a different show, we'd still be in the first match.
I wasn't even there for his first day, and
We're only
Well,
halfway
exactly.
through.
kills me every
Yeah, what's this? Isn't this show only like an hour and a half? Oh, I never knew.
absent for all
Who'd have thought that call shows didn't have to be 9 fucking hours?
Can I be honest with you?
And what's this? Is this character development that's happening in this very cutscene? I never knew that.
No, nobody does that. Okay,
Being on the road all the time.
Old news.
it's all
Old
about
news.
how out of the box we
But
can
what's
be.
important is that you open up
How edgy we can be.
you succeed in spite of how tough it is. I look at
Or
you-
is this actually implementing things that actually happen in the wrestling business into core and not thinking of anime shit?
That ref rings your bell.
What?
Are you gonna?
That
Is
edgy
wh-
when you're out there.
you know, when are these characters gonna have a conversation with their future self?
Yeah.
Mind each other, fighting for and keep that in our forefront.
One of these people are gonna start talking to themselves, and then suddenly their spiritual essence comes out and talks to them back.
Nobody has showed up to beat these guys up yet.
I've been there.
They're cutting a promo. Isn't that usually how it works?
Not to lose focus. Quiet the voice
Yeah,
of
where's like the big faction? Like, where's the motorbike gang?
Yeah.
resistance and manifest
You know,
your
like
destiny.
shit. Where's Roman
Where's
Reigns?
Roman Reigns? Exactly.
Yeah.
And we ain't quiet before
Why
our
isn't there commentary over this
voices
promo?
get in the way. We are proud of what we do in Catch 22. Ain't that right?
Yes, sir.
Then I'm gonna need you to remember your son while you out there. Take every bit of that energy you have right now, everything you have, and bring the rain to Yamashita tonight, alright?
You damn right.
You damn right I'm right. When was the last time I was goddamn wrong? Now get to work.
Thank you, coach. I needed that. pep
Save that shit. We got training to do. Now hit these ropes like they stole something.
Would it be
from you.
racist to say that the guy in the white shirt kind of looks like Sasquatch? Just the way his face
Ah,
is shaped?
another ad.
Oh boy.
Another ad. More money. More money for Shannon.
Another one. Here's more ads. You're gonna buy something, Leaf.
Oh, guys, we're 20 minutes into the video. We haven't skipped through anything. It's almost like this is how it's meant to be.
Look at this.
When
Look
you
at
watch things.
Look at this arena. It's not so overdone. Imagine
Yeah.
that.
Well, guess what? Again, it's their PC. So what's this? Are they making it look like a small arena and not a big ass fucking Raw?
Yeah.
You know,
They're
to
not in the
showcase that it's a
Tokyo Dome
developmental area. You know, storytelling without the need of saying anything. Oh, and they even joke about it. See? Listen to the commentating. Right, they even joke about it. Right? Can't even see you.
What the fuck, Angelo? Me and DNA made jokes on the commentary and you got mad at us.
Yeah.
Made us redo that for
Yeah, Headlock Mania was too much for him.
Yeah.
Looking better than ever.
If he's looking better than ever, I hate to see what he looked like before. I'm gonna figure out the shirt.
Inspirational Will Spire.
I will say this is going on for a disturbingly long time.
What is he pointing at? Pointing.
I mean, it does seem like an excessive entrance for, like a house show.
But it's, you can tell
I
he's
think
a
that's
heel.
his gimmick, though. Yeah, I think it's his gimmick. He's supposed to be eccentric.
I thought I was Virgil for a second.
I do like the fact that he's got his own. He's got like an anime picture of himself on his shirt. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. The call, I like the attire he's wearing. Like, it looks really good.
This man is very high on himself.
Yeah, I can tell.
Even if no one else is.
It just reminds. He's like very Ric Flair-ish.
He is the best.
Yeah, well, that's probably the hair. So he's got Flair's hair.
And the walk.
Yeah, and the walk.
And the mannerisms.
But he's got to pick up a win
Yeah.
tonight.
Very Flair
against a
inspired.
very formidable opponent.
And the body count, that probably not.
Guys, we haven't said anything negative about this yet. Something's wrong.
And I think this means that, because we're supposed to be the core haters, alright? We're supposed to be bullying everyone in the core community because they like core, not for the fact that they self-absorb their entire life into it.
You sound like,
I'm just saying.
You sound like a hater, Jack. Are you a hater? You can't be.
Haters are one thing. Hate's a strong word, but I'm trying to figure out if there's a word more accurate. I don't know. This man definitely. I mean, there are some flash.
Are they using your song,
Crisis?
Crisis?
He has a couple.
What's that? What? I was on my phone. What?
I thought for a second they used your theme song.
No, better not a bit. Let's come down with the copyright hammer on their ass.
Oh, here we
did
go.
wrestling
Now
first.
there's a beef.
Now it's the beef.
Yeah, how dare you violate UMG? I was violating their rights.
Tournament here. Of course, the winner of that tournament will receive a Starlight Championship matchup on the Season 2 premiere of Adrenaline. That'll be against Cayman Blanco Jr.
Oh my god, they're actually explaining what's happening on the other shows in a coherent manner?
Hall is making his way to the ring.
And it all makes sense. Wow.
And if you have a look at their nameplates, right next to their name is their camp. So you'll see it change, to specific camps. So again, implementing, making it easier for a new viewer to see something different and to understand things.
Well, they're running
Right,
out of
and he's not. I haven't heard any unexplained fucking in jokes and shit that you'd have to be part of the Discord to get.
Well that's
Yeah.
the thing. Already, I can already tell that this is something where you don't have to watch all the show from the fucking first ever episode to understand its story. You can come in at any time and understand exactly what's going on.
Oh,
Another ad. More money.
Holy shit, dude.
More fucking.
these greedy.
No wonder why Shannon's part-time. He's getting fucking bank.
I know.
I'm
right?
turning heel against SWW.
These greedy sons of bitches. Fuck Staples.
Another ad.
Oh, here you go, Walton. If you lived in Manitoba. If you lived in Manitoba, you could get debt relief programs, but you're poor and you're in
I don't know.
Pennsylvania.
That ad
Very,
wasn't too
very
diverse.
True statement. And
Yeah.
you know, I was about to say, you could say arguably that Harry was not defeated on the last episode of Rush in that tournament match. I mean, his hand was on the bottom rope. Darnell did
Their
not
attire
see it.
like
In the record books, it's gonna
I think
be
their
one of the
attires
shallow ones in advances, but,
unintentionally
you know,
seem very similar in style and in color.
Well, they got similar. They got the same color scheme.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
I just and it's like not even their fault. It just so happens.
And you're gonna get that, obviously. Like,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
let's be honest. Like, Core usually has a very like preset color scheme that majority of people go for. A lot of
But you can
black,
only
a
do
lot of
so
white. You know.
You can only do so much, really.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll give him credit.
And I don't know what the creation of Sweet is like in these new games, but I know it wasn't great in like 17, 18, or 19.
I mean, he spoke down and berated his campmate Diego Noxus, which is in action here tonight, also in a tournament
Ah,
match.
unbelievable.
Oh, right to the ref.
Now there, Kareem gonna take advantage, float over DDT. Kareem feeding off of this crowded club rush, but Will, ooh, coming right back at him, and look at this, he's back and forth between both of these guys so far. Nice.
If I was in Vegas, I would actually put the money on Will. Even though it's an unlikely bet, you definitely make a lot more money out of it.
Unlike ROV, every single move isn't scripted and choreographed.
Well, that's the thing. There's even like slight mistakes that happen, but they play it off and they let it go because they don't have to have it all fucking perfect.
Yeah,
That's not the point.
it doesn't take anything away from it.
And if anything, having it rough makes it even worthwhile because it gives it its originality and it gives it its
I mean, again, it's a video.
Spitefulness,
Well,
yeah.
again, it's a video game. Let's just acknowledge it's a fucking video game and play it like it's a fucking video game.
exactly.
Save the
Instead,
cuts.
instead of making it a movie.
Like, save the cutscenes for when you get a big move that needs some focus.
Season premiere of Adrenaline. I mean, that in it is a huge accomplishment for any of these students here in the PC. I mean, that's everyone's goal here at the end of the day. Make it to the main roster, be a part of the main roster, competing on Adrenaline and Blitz, and working your way up the card. That's everyone's goal. So that right there, winning the tournament gets.
So I just got told by a good old friend that is also a part of SWW that what they do is whenever they have like certain scenes where they need like securities or whatever,
Right.
they use their Patreon's characters as the security guards, just like how the WWE uses like their
That's a
PC
good
guys as extras,
Yeah.
you know? So yeah, because he's checking out the stream right now, so it's a surprise, you know? We're already gone through the second match and we haven't really skipped the entire fucking thing.
No, the matches are actually entertaining because again, it doesn't have to be 27 fucking cutscenes. You don't have a bunch of bullshit happening in between. There's not people turning into aliens or frogs or goddamn, like a bunch of just ridiculousness going Super Saiyan and shit. You don't have to sit there and do like fucking looping footage so you can do 30 fucking punches to the face. Nobody's busted open.
Bleeding
Nobody's
eternally.
dead.
Yeah, nobody's dead. This match isn't gonna determine the outcome of someone's life.
It may not have been in the most fair of circumstances, but
Oh my God! Off the rope! Springboard tornado DDT. That could be it right there. One,
hypothetical case
two.
scenario cut. Oh no. So with that kick
Now,
out, there is a slight chance of that.
They
possibility.
obviously script who wins, I would assume, right?
Yeah. Everything, because that's the thing, like, from what I understand, I mean, the person watching the stream could let me know, but, like, they have a general idea of certain things they want to be doing in the match, but the rest they kind of just, I think it's, like, the same recorders that usually do most of the matches, They just have an idea exactly like how each character plays and what's their styles and that, and then they implement it in the match.
Right. Okay.
Like I'm actually
Yeah.
like I'm actually invested in watching to see what happens because it's back and forth. It's competitive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You gotta look at also the
No, it's really well done.
It needs more finishes in every 10 seconds, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it needs someone to come out with a fucking gun, and then
Yeah. Where's
another
Merc?
person interrupts.
Yeah. Where's Merc?
Well, the guy in the ring kind of has his hair.
I think one thing they could do, like, cause I've seen a few matches. I don't know if they do it because I don't see everything. But whenever they do the whole kick out bar, like if they should leave it right to the last press, and then sometimes whether or not actually kick out. Just so, because you have an obvious kick out bar, so it's like that whole thing of like, oh, are they actually going to press the A button to kick out, or are they not? Gives it more tension,
Yeah,
you
but
know what I
that's also yeah, you could say that. Like maybe just do a bit of highlight reel for the pins.
But not even that. Just like when they have the whole kick out bar like filled up, and you realistically just need to press like the kick out button once more to kick out. They should have it where like sometimes they just don't kick out, so it leaves for future matches that when it's filled up, you actually don't know whether or not they're going to kick out. It's not as obvious.
Well, yeah, they could just do that every time. Yeah.
Oh,
my
more
God.
Dying Light. What the fuck?
Can you please move to the US crisis?
I don't want to get
So-
shot.
So from so I'm getting my messages. So yeah, basically they know who's going over, then plan out what kind of story they want to tell in the match and go from there. And yes, they do the almost kicking out part most of the time. It kind of depends who's recording the matches.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's
fair
good.
enough.
Yuri, why the fuck is Shannon making so much money? Unbelievable. Alright, enough with the ads. Alright, he's not supposed
Yeah.
to make money. Simple as that.
Wait, you're saying he has enough subscribers to make money?
He's
getting
fucking
monetized just for asking for water.
He has a roof over his head?
Unbelievable.
No, this is very well done. I'm enjoying it quite thoroughly.
You know what actually would be fucking hilarious is that one day, because these guys do like watch-alongs on their Discord server to like encourage fan interaction.
Oh god.
We just jump in and people will be like, "What the fuck?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're just here to watch the show."
Yeah, it's just it.
People start sweating. People.
Let's see Crisis' name.
Yeah.
It's over.
But the real question is, are we gonna continue to make jokes like we do with these calls and those calls?
You never
This is
know.
all making fun of people. There's like 10 people, they're silent.
Well, I know there's people in SWW that in certain positions that
we
would.
don't. We only make fun of people when they do or say stupid shit. It doesn't matter who you
Yeah.
are. I make fun of Bash. I make fun of Bash.
We've never
for the-
made fun of
I mean, I make fun of Bash for the same reason I make fun of Walton, or I make fun of Mandy, or I make fun of Cash, because they do and say
Yeah.
stupid shit.
We've never heard anything bad out of their Discord server. Like, they're the only place we've never heard anything bad. We've never seen anything bad. We've never heard any stories. Their stuff is good.
Like, nobody's grooming anybody in there. Nobody's a fucking
Yeah.
pedophile. There's no drama coming out of there. So and so misgendered me. I said my pronouns were Zer. And they didn't respect them properly.
No,
Yeah.
is this server?
Not quite.
Not quite.
Yeah. How dare they do things right? Ugh.
No.
Now, see, now people are gonna get mad at us because we didn't make fun of them.
No, they're gonna call us hypocrites. All right.
Yeah. Oh, see, you guys love cause. See, look at it's just we like things that are done well.
How dare the commentary talk about this match instead of the ongoing storyline that everybody's involved in regardless.
Yeah, what about, where's the latest report of, like, the brother killing everyone in the roster?
Yeah.
Alright.
Going for it again.
Where's the serial killer, Gunnar Casey?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, here we go.
Yeah,
See,
I
again,
don't
we're
see,
two
I don't
matches
see
in,
a
nobody's
stabbing
interfered.
happening in the back. Yeah, where's the stabbing happening in the crowd?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, there's been no swear words on the commentary.
Oh boy, you better not watch All Out then.
Yeah, but well, you didn't exactly choose two people that were any good at commentary. Out of any two people you chose, good lord, you could have made better choices.
One of them is sitting here.
Wait, wasn't it Alatar and the retard that hangs out with him? The one that was hanging out with Jamie Holding?
No, it was Scott and myself.
Oh, I was thinking of the other show. Well, either way, you still didn't make a good choice by picking him.
I thought it was fun. Oh. The fucking comeback scene didn't work. I see that all the time.
I like how they changed the comeback system. I remember the comeback system was so fucking buggy before.
Oh, he hits it.
He's a big man to be doing that.
1, 2.
Oh, you mean it actually ends on big moves?
And here's DNA. Here's the thing. One finisher.
I know, right? Imagine that. The finisher finishes it.
What?
No, I needed 40 more of those.
Yeah, I needed it in the first 10 seconds.
I need every match to be Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker from WrestleMania 25.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, what's this?
Is it Daryl? If Daryl dies, we riot.
Is that Tom Doyle?
Unbelievable. No, this promo is horrible. Where's the commentators interrupting halfway through?
Talking about himself, not the bigger plan.
Yeah, he's not being cryptic and vague. What do you mean?
What you don't understand is that in my world, the spiders always
The
God,
ads.
yeah, here we go with the ads. This time, the Communist Party's making an ad for you.
Gold.
Gold.
World Gold Council.
That's gold. That's what's in fucking Shannon's pockets right now with all this ad revenue.
Yeah, he's got a lot of ads in there. Goddamn, dude. Maybe that's why Walton didn't make it with SWW, because they do quality stuff.
Harry making his case known, saying he's not done.
I could be wrong, but aren't we like halfway through the show already?
Not even.
Ah, unbelievable.
But it's but we.
Do you guys want to watch this whole thing?
No. This is. I think this has been good enough. I think we've shown the difference between quality and trash. Okay.
This is
Quality means you get to go part-time at your job. Trash is where you end up when you make garbage material.
Yeah. I just got the message saying like one thing that he thinks that we'll like is that they've modded in custom crowd signs as well.
And we're gonna
which
have
I think we've seen.
Well, we're gonna have to work SWW into our regular rotation of content. At least check out one match, maybe one match in the show, and
we'll keep up with them.
And you know, but the next stream we get back to the silly shit. We're gonna get back to.
Exactly.
I'm gonna find some content for. Actually, you know what? I had that one video. I don't know if you guys be interested in watching it, but
What is it?
Oh, what was it?
Did you send it to me?
Hang on a second.
No.
Let me put that in the chat real quick. Hang on.
The one about Hitler's voice?
No. No. Hang on.
Boy, without context, I bet that sounds horrible.
There we go.
Oh, the Chris Benoit thing.
Oh my god, yeah, that's right. Okay, we'll watch this. After the ads.
Never miss the ads.
More ads.
Fucking Canada, god damn it. Alright, so this was Chris Benoit was framed, episode 1.
That's right. Vince
boy.
McMahon took Eddie out because he knew the truth.
I like that DNA wants to move on from RV and now wants the channel to basically get banned. With this shit.
Let's see how this goes.
They will label us as conspiracy theorists after this one.
Oh, who cares?
Well, we're watching this to see how valid it is.
Mm.
I'm sure it's very valid.
Maybe this will be revealed with all those leaked information about Vince McMahon for the last few weeks.
Oh my god. Did Eddie Guerrero knew more?
My God, it was Vince McMahon who did it. That bastard. Oh, hang on. Is this a Vice? Is this a Vice thing? What channel is this on?
I don't know.
This cannot be Vice.
No, it's some goof.
Okay, I saw Vice in the corner there for a second. I thought it might have been a Vice thing.
No.
They're probably cutting some like clips
They're
from
cutting
them.
Vice footage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael Hayes.
Why is Dr. D. Schultz there? With a gun.
He buried the bodies.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I want you all to imagine just for 1 second, because I saw the Vice documentary about Chris Benoit, and I understand a lot of people come out of that saying Chris Benoit absolutely killed his family. I also understand that you don't have any real proof to back up those claims.
I mean, the pillow was laying right next to him, but
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah, no
don't, obviously, let's not talk about the autopsy of like Chris Benoit's brain being that comparison of like a 72-year-old Alzheimer's patient. But no evidence.
I'm killing Hulk Hogan.
Let's continue.
That you're a loving, hardworking family man or woman, and suddenly the legacy you worked your entire life to build, it's basically just
Gets murdered.
shattered just like that. And how do you handle a case where you don't have video surveillance, video footage, video proof? You take the interviews that you've heard, you listen for contradictions, you spot and you hear things that just do not make sense. You try to discredit these things, but instead all I see are a lot of people blindly believing and just following along with Dr. Bernard Amalou, with Chief Medical Examiner Chris Sperry, with District Attorney Scott Ballard, who was so back and forth on everything. He went from, well, Daniel had needle marks. Rumor has it Daniel was dwarfed. He was way too small for his size. Oh, well, then there was the talk about fragile legs. You have all these things. But people just chalk it up to, well, coincidence. I'm sorry, but you don't have that much coincidence in a situation like this. You just don't. Then you add the cherry on top that Chris was very concerned someone was out to get him, but people use steroids. Oh, well, he was just on steroids. Ah, yeah, that's what it was. Or maybe, just maybe, it's the fact that all his friends were starting to die. We're just starting to pop up dead, like, for example, Eddie Guerrero. This is where a lot of people claim Chris Benoit.
He just popped up dead.
It had nothing to do with the fucking painkillers at all.
He just didn't wake up one morning.
Just woke up dead. Just
woke up
dead. It nearly killed him.
Crassus, I know that you have. I know. All right, you have the gun. You have the fingerprints. You have all the evidence in the world.
He didn't do
but
it.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Then now.
Listen,
It was fake news.
I'm gonna put down my theory as to what happened.
It was the vaccine.
You ready?
No? Okay.
So, Chris Benoit comes walking in, opens his son's door, he eases in as the light pours in, and he sees a figure laying over his son with a pillow over his face. And Chris Benoit said, "Vince, what are you doing?" Vince turned slowly towards him into the light and said, "I'm killing Hulk Hogan." And Chris Benoit said, "Vince, that's not Hulk Hogan. That's my son." And Vince walked up to him and said, "Don't you lie to me, Hulk Hogan." And as he was walking out the door, he picked up a picture of Eddie Guerrero. And he said,
You're a fucking idiot.
he picked up a picture of Eddie Guerrero and he said, "You're next, Hulk Hogan."
What the fuck?
Well, I'll tell you how this scene ends. Like, they're in Titan Towers one day. They're having a meeting. Vince McMahon is sitting there petting a cat. Right?
As usual.
And he's sitting there, and he looks down at the cat, and the cat looks at him. And he looks at the cat, and the cat looks at him, and suddenly he jumps up and he runs over and he throws the fucking cat out the window. And everybody stands up and they go, "What are you doing, Vince? What the hell's going on?" And he turns to him and he goes, "That cat was Hulk Hogan."
Fucking Hulk Hogan. You're a fucking psychopath, cunt. What the
Who are
fuck?
you? What is he? Is he like working with the Iron Sheik? Fucking Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, fucking jabroni. Yeah.
The Sheik is working behind him.
I like the theory that it was the mafia, right? Because the mafia always wants to get involved in wrestling
I mean,
politics.
they did kill Dino Bravo, so I mean,
Sure.
Yeah.
You know.
And he cried, and he was visibly upset, losing his best friend. Never mind the fact that Batista did the same thing. Never mind the fact that Triple H did the same thing. Never mind the facts. Let's just look at something that happened where a lot of other people were doing a similar thing.
yep. But you know what they
And
didn't do? They
Come
didn't
to the
kill their
conclusion
wife
that
and
means
child,
Chris
dumbass.
Benoit killed his wife. What a joke. The reality is, Eddie Guerrero did die in 2005. Comes up, and there's actually controversy there too, if you want to be honest. If we're being honest with ourselves, there is controversy with the Eddie Guerrero thing.
Exactly what controversy would that be? What controversy was with the... Where? It was pretty self-explanatory what happened. You fucking moron. Jesus.
We're going to get to that. But before we do, I think that it's very fitting. We go back and look at WrestleMania 20, and we look at the last image that everybody saw before it went off the air. If you watched it live, this was the last image you saw.
Oh.
Notice that. Chris Benoit, the World Heavyweight Champion. The same title that he won his last day in WCW. And trust me, I'll get to that even more as well.
What
as
does
we
that
go
have
through
to
the
do with
series.
this? Fuck, man.
It goes all the way back to WCW.
Like, bro, they came to the WWF in like 2000. That was 7 years before he died. What the fuck does any of that got to do with... is he gonna say Kevin Sullivan did it? Kevin Sullivan's the one who put the fucking belt on him.
You just don't know DNA.
Ah,
We just have to watch and find
I
out.
know. That's big 180 IQ
Eddie
guy here.
Guerrero, your WWE champion. This was such a emotional thing to watch. Two best friends who worked their entire lives to get to this moment, and they break down and cry in the ring as they're embracing, and then they celebrate. It's like, how can you not root for this? And then you start to realize, looking back now, Maybe they're flaunting it in your face. Oh, yeah, finally they made it. But, as we all know, there's always a but. Just a couple of months after this, we have to address the obvious thing here. And that's when there was a 6-man tag on SmackDown.
Fucking hell. Like, is this guy gonna be like, oh, so, you know, I would be careful if I was Cody Rhodes. You know, once he becomes the champion, I'd be worried about in the next 6 months.
I love how he's like, well, we have to address the elephant in the room. I'm thinking he's gonna talk about Eddie's death. He's like, a 6-man tag on SmackDown 2 months later. What the fuck does this have to do with anything?
Like, okay, when you come up with a conspiracy theory, you're supposed to present evidence that would actually convince somebody that you are making you're spinning a yarn. You're putting them on a narrative. You're putting the pieces into place so that the puzzle makes sense. That's what you're doing. Instead, what's happening here is he's just pointing out a bunch of shit and saying, "See, this proves it, and this proves it, and this proves it," and none of these things he has explained how they are connected to Chris Benoit murdering his wife and child and then himself.
Yeah, it's constantly just move on to the next thing. We'll get back to that. Let's talk about this.
Like what is these? Okay, so the WWE champion and the world champion standing in the ring at the end of WrestleMania 20. Oh man, I can't imagine that ever happening.
Yeah, like that is the thing too. It's like, yeah, there's no like subsequential like evidence or there's nothing. It's just have a look at what they did on TV. Come on, man.
This is what happened, and then you don't explain how that's relevant. You know, it's like the WCW thing. How is him being world champion in like 2000, 2001 or whatever the fuck that was in like 2000 relevant to a double murder suicide in 2007?
I'm waiting for him to like showcase like a SmackDown where like I don't know, like Vince McMahon comes in with like he starts being a heel in front of like the babyface Chris Benoit, and it's like, this is Vince preparing to murder him.
I'm waiting for him to start bringing in the fact that of the games. The fact that I think there was like a rivalry between Chris Benoit, or there was a rivalry between Eddie Guerrero and The Undertaker in...
No, I know.
Well, I mean, if we're going to do that, why don't we just talk about the infamous promo that Chris Benoit did on Raw or whatever it was?
My wife and child.
I was going to say, I guarantee that'll be in here. I guarantee that'll be in here.
Yeah, but what support, like, how does that support anything, like, to his theory? If anything, it kind of, like, even though it's, like, completely just coincidental, but it just supports the idea that it was Benoit who did it. Like, what the fuck?
I knew they were after him. You see.
Like, he hasn't made a point yet. The guy just hasn't made a point yet.
I don't think he's going to.
So I'm editing this here in 2021. The video was originally recorded in May of 2020, so a year ago. This is May 23rd, 2020. And I cannot show you the footage of the 6-man tag, but any true wrestling fan will know what I'm talking about.
If you don't know this match, you're not a true wrestling fan.
Yeah, like if anyone doesn't have any 100% beat-to-beat understanding and recognition of this 6-man tag match in a SmackDown, where the entire, like, this is in the time period that almost like every second SmackDown had a 6-man tag. Are you fucking kidding me? Like,
well, based on this picture, I'm going to guess that Eddie Guerrero was involved. And possibly Steve Austin somehow, but other than that, I don't know.
Tag where Eddie Guerrero collapsed in the ring, and basically JBL tags in, rushes over, covers Guerrero. 1, 2, 3. The referee counts real quick. Now, it's not necessarily just the fact that WWE was broadcasting on air a couple of months after WrestleMania. Well, literally, yeah, about a couple of months, almost 2 months after WrestleMania.
Wait, did he just say, like, it's like coincidental how they're just filming a SmackDown after WrestleMania? It's like, it isn't that their job?
They just so happen to be. You just so happen to put on this production.
Yeah, I can't believe it that there's a show after WrestleMania. Oh my god.
Eddie and JBL and whoever else was in the match were having a match for themselves, and then all these people showed up, and all this production crew.
And that's how. And this is how Chris Benoit got murdered.
Yeah,
I'm glad you explained it to me.
Maybe it was JBL.
Yeah, JBL tagging in Eddie Guerrero is evidence that Chris Benoit didn't kill Nancy or Dave or his son. What the fuck?
It was the Bashams.
20. They're literally broadcasting to you Eddie collapsing in the ring face first, much like what they say happened to him in the hotel. He fell face first, was face down.
What the fuck?
Of a heart attack. And this is pretty much what they...
So are they saying that, like, Eddie, here's the script. We want you to lie down and act like you had a heart attack. And he's like, why? Why do you want me to do this? Oh, well, you'll know when the time comes.
Yeah, you'll know next week. It's okay.
Are
what the fuck?
Displaying on their show back in the day, SmackDown, which they still have.
What was the actual story behind this?
No, I think didn't Eddie actually like legitimately had a heart attack or something? I thought, if I remember correctly, I thought Eddie already had a heart attack before he actually died from one. Like, I thought, if I remember correctly, he had a heart attack during a match, and that, like, he got like put off for a few weeks. I think, like a couple months, if I remember.
DNA.
Fuck if I know. I wasn't watching wrestling at the time.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I
had to, dude. I stopped. I really stopped watching wrestling after the whole end of the invasion thing happened.
I'll have a quick look while we keep watching.
This is what they're showing their audience, is that basically Eddie Guerrero is dying in the ring. That's what it looks like. I mean, anybody that recalls that, that's what, for me, I personally thought it was real for the longest time. But the fact that it isn't real, the fact that during that match, you get to hear Bubba Ray tell Devon, oh, get over there by John, basically, so he could tag you in, that lets me know it's all scripted. So they scripted Eddie Guerrero collapsing in the ring. They
No, don't say that. Are you kidding me? Scripted wrestling? No.
Yeah, I just had a look. Okay, so the collapse was a follow-up to a storyline where he lost a significant amount of blood while defending the WWE title against JBL at Judgment Day a couple of days earlier. The excessive blood loss weakened Guerrero as he collapsed in the ring. So it was a follow-up to, because I think that was like when they had that massive, like when Eddie was fucking gushing out blood.
It could, yeah. So he collapses in the ring, similar to how he collapsed in the hotel room, but totally not a coincidence, bro.
Yeah. So So he actually collapsed. Is the point?
This is so.
No. Like this was kayfabe. Like this scene was legitimate kayfabe.
Yeah. But I'm saying like this whole thing is just so stupid. He hasn't made a single point. First of all, why is this about Chris Benoit being framed? Okay, it's about the thing is called Chris Benoit was framed. Episode 1 was Eddie Guerrero murdered. What the fuck?
Well, this is episode 1 focusing on Eddie Guerrero.
What? No, don't you get it, DNA? Guerrero was the guinea pig. All right, he was the experiment. All right. Chris Benoit was the actual test.
Let's see if he actually makes any point throughout this.
Year and a half before Eddie actually dies. Yeah, that's very, very suspicious looking in my opinion.
Oh, how dare he look like he's collapsed?
There are people out there, especially, people that are rich, people that are used to getting away with things. Look at Vince McMahon, for example, his history in the courtroom. He's used to screwing people over. He's used to beating the government. He's used to winning these court cases and getting away with the things that he has done. The lawsuits people try to bring upon him, he's used to winning those. So when you get used to, breaking the law and winning in...
Where is he going?
I don't know. Now he's mentioning Vince McMahon. He's mentioning, like, I'm guessing the steroid trial and all that sort of shit. And, yeah, I don't know. I got no.
I'm looking to see, was there ever... There's fucking 7 episodes of this shit. One of them has a fucking Ninja Turtle in the thumbnail. No, 2 of them. 2 of them have Ninja Turtles in the 3. I'm sorry, 3 of these videos have Ninja Turtles in the fucking.
They all have Ninja Turtles.
Well, DNA, don't you understand? There was an advertisement of Splinter choking out Mikey, one of the Ninja Turtles, with a pillow. This incentivized that Chris Benoit was murdering his child, which was a fraud, because this is where they got the idea in the WWE before they assassinated him. Come on, man.
This has got to be a joke. This has got to be a fucking joke. I mean, this has got to be just like the biggest troll ever. None of this shit makes any fucking sense.
Like this guy's doing like a Samurai 08, having a full comprehensive documentary about the conspiracy theory of fucking Chris Benoit's death. Like Gino Samurai fucking levels of shit. Holy crap. Yeah, let's continue. Fuck.
Okay. Sorry, I was playing poker.
It becomes to a point to where maybe you think you're untouchable. And that's what we need to keep in mind. I truly believe Vince McMahon has the ego that he believes he's untouchable, he's invincible. And later on in this series, I will show and I will prove a specific wrestler that has information or had information that Vince McMahon would try to have wrestlers hurt. So I'm not just making this stuff up. These are facts from other people that you could have if you had a trial and you actually investigated the Benoit case.
Okay. Just quickly pause. Just pause. Okay, this guy's saying, "Oh, I know. I've got a wrestler who was alive who can prove that Vince McMahon made people hurt." Yeah, okay. Having people purposely get hurt and having people murdered along with their family are 2 very fucking different things. Okay.
I know a wrestler who used to like to say mean things to people. I could, Vince McMahon would have him say mean things to people. I could totally believe Vince McMahon would have him assassinated.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, holy shit.
Pointed out the flaws and how WWE was basically putting these things in your face, like with Eddie Guerrero. But I want to get to another interesting point as it relates to this Eddie Guerrero thing where he collapsed in the ring. I want to look at the date when they had this happen, because these dates are very important. And a lot of times you'll look and find the dates that they have these things happen are 2 to 3 days, maybe even less sometimes, maybe the day of something important. And that's what we're
wait, pause. Just pause for a sec. For some reason, why do I see him being like, see, this date when Eddie Guerrero collapsed in the ring was the exact same date as fucking, like, the London bombing. Terrorist attack. Okay, this proves that the WWE is involved in shit.
Vince caused 9/11.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what the fuck?
No, it's psychobabble. That's all.
I figured he might be able to paint a narrative, like lead me down through the evidence. Okay, well, this led to this, and this is connected to this, and da 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 da. This is just a bunch of bullshit.
Okay, wait, can we all just quickly take a moment and just have a look at this guy's fucking notification tab?
I know,
just
right?
fucking clear out all that shit, dude. What the fuck?
Got AT&T service like a bum. Only
There you go,
fucking
Browns.
He's almost out of fucking battery, right? This is what happens when you fucking don't have a charger for your phone, cunt.
Alright. Yeah, I think.
So there you see Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, I think I'm about done with this. This is a bunch of bullshit.
It's a bunch
He's
of
already given up.
yeah. None of this makes sense.
No, it doesn't make any. It doesn't make any fucking actual sense.
Where the dead man
So-
was feuding with Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero. The feud culminated with Taker
Yeah, you can
chokeslamming
kill that.
Latino Heat into a casket release.
Actual.
Yeah, you
He just plays videos from other people most of the time.
Yeah,
Goes in.
that's all. That's all it's really gonna be, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I figured maybe we could find a clip.
I'm actually gonna. We've gone about 2 hours here, so
That's good enough.
I'm gonna put on a good old fashioned DNA classic, and
Classic to sing us out.
yeah, I'm gonna put on a song. I got one sitting around here. Just let me grab one. Where was it? Where was it? I didn't delete it, did I? I did not. I did not. I had the song on here. Fuck, where it went. What a pain in my ass. Alright. Well, I had a song picked out. I have one ready to go. And it's disappeared on me.
Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, yep. Basically we're gonna get back to the grind next stream. I'm gonna find some really funny shit for us to watch. We're gonna have a good time. We'll check out some more SWW. You know, watch some good call wrestling. And that'll just be it.
Cool.
So I guess with that, we'll just call it a day. On DNA, your self-appointed
Self-appointed. Yeah.
self-appointed president of the Peanut
Self-appointed.
Gallery. All right, we are out.